that in the book of John, Jesus in chapter 17 in this prayer in Gethsemane made a demand. He said, Father, glorify me. He said, glorify me with the glory that I had before the world began. You don't know what Jesus is saying. He's saying, I've been humble enough to come on earth and wear the human flesh and reduce myself to dust. And yet I am the Word in the Godhead. I have reduced myself to be called the Son of Joseph when I am God. I've reduced myself to be called a creation when I am the Creator. I have reduced myself to be nursed in the womb of a sinful born Mary. And Jesus reduced himself and he humbled himself. So he says, Lord, glorify me. In other words, I want to be God again. He says, I want to be who I was before the beginning of the world. Once he had to fellowship with men, God had to come down to men's level so that he could fellowship with him. But Jesus is saying to the Father, instead of us coming down to the level of men, why can't we pull men up to our level? So he says, Father, glorify me so that you don't have to send the word, but so that the word is to dwell in them. So that they don't have to build a temple, but they become the temple. So that they don't have to go for a priest, they become the priests. So Peter says, we are a chosen nation, a royal priesthood. It means we're kings. It means we're priests. Then Peter says we are partakers of the divine nature. There is no divine nature except God. So when he says we are partakers of the divine nature, he's saying we have begun to participate in the affairs of men in the world as God does. We were not restored to become like Adam in the garden. We were restored to become who Jesus is. And John says, as he is Jesus, so are we.